Nomad Heroes, we threw on Boom ID versus Team in Game 1 in this elimination match. BZ coming in, tossing back Royoya into his team. Can they blow up this Medusa in time? They certainly cannot. And she manages to get that Stone Gates off, and now that Brewling's all frozen up on the high ground, setting up for an easy stun from Brax. Now, well, Fervian trying to jump in, trying to chunk down Royoya. Can he do it in time, though? Dakota being chased back by Brax and Nusham as they're trying to separate off the team of Boom ID, but they're just destroying them on the backline. 3 heroes dead now on the side of Team, and Nusham going to follow suit very quickly. Brax will escape. Fervian just going to town on these top barracks. Boom ID firmly ahead, 5k gold advantage. Fortify is thrown out, but Fervian will take the racks. And, costly miss there onto IX Mike, and then the jump in and stun from Brax as well, surrounded by Team. They might be able to take the slug down, the 4 stuff away. Was surviving on under 100 HP. I'll toss Royo up onto that high ground here. Holding her still. Makoto, though. Nice 4 stuff down onto the low ground. Meanwhile, Sammy Boy just finished off Roshan, and that's going to be an Aegis into the hands of the Medusa. Visual glitch there on the BKB. Fervian thinking of going in. There's going to be the Soulbind used from the Grimstroke. As the split is also committed, but that Stone Gauge is going to keep them off for now. But in comes FBZ, Avatos being used, Sammy Boy getting low. The Tursa, he has got the cheese, so will pop it on low HP, getting himself away. Meanwhile, the Brewling being chased off into the backlines. We'll look towards Royoya here as he's just getting so much damage off with that Scatty. Nusham held still by FBZ, and that is going to be a death. Down goes Dakota, but more importantly, Fervian is dead, killed by Royoya as he just continues to go on the rampage here. Kejju will be dropped as well. That's your Brewmaster gone. Team managing to turn this one around, fight by fight, Roche by Roche, objective by objective, as Sammy Boy steals that double damage. More importantly, on the high ground, Fervian might be caught out again. I mean, he uses that Shadow Dance for the time being to keep himself alive and trying to get some damage off and get these all-important extra stacks. He gets the kill on the support, now trying to leap himself away, but the Broodmaster could be in trouble. It's actually no Fervian, they've caught him out, and the Slug is going to die. Another look towards the Brewmaster as well, as Nusham won't go to work, but we'll look towards Makoto. He gets a TP out. Brewmaster did die, though. IX Mike trying to find FBZ here. Sleep does come off. Blink in, stun from Brax. FBC being sought down slowly, and he's gone. Not that slowly, actually. Yokam coming forward on this Grimstroke, but it's not looking too great. This is going to be at least a Rax. There's 2 heroes dead without buyback. They just use the only buyback they have. FBZ jump in, stun, and force himself away. Playing careful. Just trying to poke away, delay as long as they can, trying to wait for their slug. But Team, they have no intent to wait of this, and they gun with the BKB, the toss up as well, double toss onto the Medusa, dropping a pretty low to be honest, but can they finish her off? They cannot, and there goes the Satanic, healing up the Medusa. Meanwhile, they just call Makoto on the back lines, also trying to chase down Yokam as well. Meanwhile, the Tiny is taken care of. The buyback from the Grimstroke. What does it matter though? I mean, Team, they are inside the base, they've taken the rack, they're gonna go for the win here. There's now 2 buybacks not available from the side of Boom ID, and Team, they smell blood in the water. Boom ID, they're trying to delay, just trying to fight this up, and there comes the ultimate from IX Mike. Fervian could be in trouble, popping that BKB, trying to fight it up. Sammy Boy getting low, and he could be in trouble. No, the Enrage going to help him out for the time being. Meanwhile, Jokam does get brought down. Only 2 heroes left on the side of Boom ID, but the creeps are in the enemy base, but they call GG! Oh no, they called GG way too early. There could have been a chance for victory. Everybody's attacking. There could have been a chance for victory. We'll watch the replay here. This is the Dire Ancient under attack from the Radiant creeps, from Boom ID's creeps. Just watch this. The Ancient is falling low while Team is fighting. Boom ID have no idea. Team have no idea. And the creeps, they could have done it. It's hard to tell, but I mean, look at this. The GG is called. Team immediately start attacking the Ancient all the same. And the Dire Ancient would have fallen first. It's unquestionable. The Dire Ancient would have fallen first. Boom ID would have won. Big mistake there. Game 2 now. Hopefully, a Boom ID either didn't notice that happened or choosing not to think about it. Tough one. Meanwhile, Nusham up onto the high ground, kicking down Fervian. We are 27 minutes into this game as he gets that Omni Slash off, trying to deal with the Brewlings, but will be successful in doing so. IX Mike is dead. Meanwhile, Royoyo getting on top of Fervian here. Maybe they can get the kill onto the Boom ID carrier. Sammyboy chases forwards on this Troll Warlord as well. Vacuum back, Fervian dropping low, but no. Forced after bout all over the place. Very tricky to catch as FBZ jumps in and stuns up Royoyo on the backlines. Brax still chasing down the Juggernaut, but might be regretting his decisions right now as he realizes that the tides are very much turning against him now, having to surge himself away up onto that high ground. Royoyo jumping in, trying to join in the fight. Can they actually kill Fervian? I'm not too sure. Meanwhile, Makoto comes in for the stun, keeping Sammyboy still. Meanwhile, on the backlines, Nusham is going to go down. Boom ID thinking of turning back for this one as they chase down. The stun lands onto Brax. Can they finish him off? Fervian comes in. Yes, they can. Brax is dead. Does immediately buy back, but Team could be in trouble right now as Fervian trying to threaten this high ground, but of course does have to spin himself away. Now we'll look towards Roshan as Team looking to make something happen here. 3 heroes all smoked up. Brax behind them as well. Keshoot's going to throw down the Chain Frost. Not going to do a whole lot. BKB pop from Sammyboy. He really wants to try and find this kill, but he's not going to. The Stampede is forced. Meanwhile, the Omnislash goes through onto Nusham, but just not doing enough. Now Fervian trying to make something happen. Spin having to be used. Meanwhile, Sammyboy held still. Can they bring him down? Can he get the ultimate off in time? He's silenced up for the time being. They will be able to kill the Troll Warlord. Meanwhile, Fervian could be in trouble himself as Team surround him and bring him down. Nusham could be in trouble though. The Skywrath Mage doing a lot. No, not enough to finish off Nusham. Meanwhile, those illusions coming in to hold back Boom ID. But Blink hit, stun. IX Mike, he's taken care of. Your Brewmaster's gone. Now they're towards Royoyo, but Royoyo with the Exorcism going to do a lot of work to bring down Keshoot. Now Nusham trying to get himself away. Can they find the last hit? Yes, they can. Makoto is in with the Dragon Slave. Brax being spun down by Fervian. When that stun ends, well, no, Brax does have the surge away, but Royoyo is the man of the fight as he's on a triple kill right now and looking towards Fervian as well. Does have the healing ward up, and Makoto is also here. Nice stun onto 2 by Boom ID. Follow it up with the Light Strike Array as well. They take down 1. They might take down 2 as well. Brax trying to make the great escape with that Ghost Scepter is going to survive, but still a big win for Boom ID, I think, if they get this Roshan. They're going to go straight in. Basha going to work that healing ward, doing so much as well to help them get this Roshan. And Team not, well, they're making their way over. Slowly but surely, they're going to use the split. Can Mike really make something happen here? He's jumping into the pit. Can he do anything at all? He disrupts. But no, Fervian will pick up the Aegis. And now they'll turn their attention towards this fight. Boom ID, do they want to take this? I mean, Sammyboy is well and truly in the pit. BKB used and just running off now. He's going to pop the ultimate immediately afterwards. They don't get the silence off just about in time. Fervian dropping low. He has got the Aegis from... Oh, he actually... Yes, he does have the Aegis. But they kill Sammyboy all the same. They just kite him out for the duration of his ultimate and then finish him off afterwards. Meanwhile, IX might board down so quickly. Fervian will dive to the wall finally. But Boom ID have already gotten so much from this Aegis there. Be more than content with what's gone on here. Keshoot tries to chase, but can't really find anything on this Lich. Tis but a Lich. Yeah, that's where I'm not falling right now. As Fervian jumping in, takes the middle racks, taken back the top racks as well. Still 15 seconds till this Troll Warlord is here, so they'll probably be able to finish off this melee rack. They might even stay for more. They've got the cheese. Cheese Jug seems pretty good. Brax in trouble. Mystic Flare comes out. FBZ here to block him up. The silence is out from the Skywrath Mage. Can they finish off his Dark Seer as he limps his way down to the bottom lane? FBZ with the double edge. They will do the job with the Frost as well. Sammyboy T being in. Not sure you want to do this one, buddy. He's going to pop the Whirling Axes and just try and defend these barracks, but he can't even make contact with the Axes to cause a mischance to come into play. That feels pretty bad as Fervian just getting to work. Stomp out onto Sammyboy. Fervian's on top of him. He is gone. Sammyboy, 53 seconds. No buyback. The final lane of Brax Team looking to threaten. Royoyo has to commit to this. Popping that Exorcism. In comes a Chain Frost. Not going to bounce. Royoyo just trying to man up on the front lines. But Fervian goes, I'm just going to hit you. And now comes the Omni Slash coming out. It's mostly observed by IX Mike and Nusham, but Nusham just immediately killed. And there's your GG coming out. Boom ID will take game number 2. Could have been a win right now, but let's not think about that as we move into game number 3. Game number 3 now. 27 minutes. New starting time. Okay, could be in trouble. No, it's actually Brax who immediately get jumped on by Boom ID. Can they take him out in time? Brax trying to make it to the low ground. He's actually going to survive this one now. Turn attention to FBZ, who's on this Trental War Run, and they will take him down. Jokam, not very healthy either, but there comes a Grave Butt. They've already got the last 2 out, so Jokam not going to make it out of this one, I don't think. Down he goes. Team take 3. Royoyo just doing damage to these racks with these Nether Blasts. And in comes Sammyboy on that big, bad, scary Terrorblade. Gonna pop that Metamorphosis and take down these buildings. Boom ID What can you do? Oh, they have the lasso. The stomp is off the mark as well. They'll drag Fervian back. The grave is out nice and early, trying to help him survive. It's such a messy fight, but Sammy Boy is the big one, just doing so much damage with those illusions, and Fervian barely escaping with his life. I mean, they did manage to survive the lasso, although Makoto, he's on the Troll Warlord, having to turn around onto the Terrorblade here. There's the Grave being used, but Sammy Boy just not even struggling to fight up with this Terrorblade. Meanwhile, on the backlines of this fight, yeah, Makoto is dead. Yokam Don as well. Royoya, though, will die. FBC and Fervian managing to send one around on the Phantom Lancer as they get kills. Yokam giving them some vision right now. Who needs a ward when you can become the ward? Uh-oh, they see him. And what is the response here is actually Ice Mike being immediately jumped on by Fervian here. The Phantom Lancer trying to get to work here, but the Snowball going to have to wait this one out. Meanwhile, well, Yokam back on his cliff, but has to force himself down because they do have a ward there now. Meanwhile, in comes the lasso onto Yokam. They want the Earth Spirit, and they will get him. Sammy Boy just machine gunning off so much damage. They can't control it. But Fervian on the backline's also doing a lot of work as Ice Mike will get brought down, but Yokam and Makoto are already dead on Boom ID, and Yokam's going to follow for a second time as well as he buys back into this fight. Keshu could be in trouble. Gets the Shallow Grave off just about in time. Meanwhile, on the backlines, Brax gets taken out, but FBZ trying to get himself away. Sammy Boy doing so much work, though, kills him with the right clicks. Keshu is dead as well as Sammy Boy cleans up everybody. Newsham will die. It's a carry-on-carry situation as Sammy Boy just trying to do it alone. He takes down one and now just goes for the TP out. He's gone. He's got what he came for, and he is the winner of this fight. Man, it's a battle of the carries as Fervian and Sammy Boy go head-to-head with their teams behind them. Meanwhile, Brax trying to find a target for the lasso as they jump in onto Newsham here, but the Snowball away. Gonna get into safety for now. Meanwhile, there's a lot of damage coming out onto FBZ from Sammy Boy here, just uncontested as they try to go for the rest of Makoto. Held still, brought down that Troll Warlord, dead without buyback. Down goes FBC and Keshoot as well. Ix Mike will drop, but the GG is called, and Boom ID take a heart-wrenching fall in this tournament. They are out of the Bucharest minor, and in a pretty tragic way at that. Who knows what would happen had that first game gone differently at the end there, but still, GG, team do it.